What's going on, guys? Car Review Guys here. My name is AJ and we are back again this week with the 2024 Nissan Pathfinder, and this is the Rock Creek edition. This is not the full review. Full review is linked down below. So if you're wanting that in-depth, that is for you. This is just a quick 5 things to love, 5 things to improve. So let's roll the cinematic and let's jump right into it so we can keep this a shorter video. Let's roll. Number 1 on the 5 things to improve is optional cooled seats. So you've got heated seats, as you can see right there. However, there is no cooled seats optional, so I wish it was optional. You can get it on the Platinum. However, you may want the off-road version, but if you want the off-road version, you can't get the cooled seats. So you see what I'm saying? It would just be nice to have this as optional. Wouldn't be that big of a deal from a supply chain perspective. Again, that's my background, supply chain, so that would be nice to see in an upcoming model for the Rock Creek. Number 2 on the list is the interior. While it looks really good and I love the way that it's done, I wish there was a few more color options. This is it. So this is basically what you get on the Rock Creek. If there's any other colors, it's just not going to happen unless you go up to a Platinum, in which case there's like a brownish tan. But yeah, nonetheless, it'd be nice to see some more options for the interior colors. Number 3 on the list is an optional digital mirror. Not optional, so I wish it was optional, just because this is one vehicle that maybe you're going to go camping, you stack stuff up all the way up, and then you can't see out of the rear window. Well, guess what? If there was an optional and you knew you were going to do that, and there was an optional digital camera, it would be very functional in that case. Number 4 on the list is, again, with the seats. Once again, I do really like the seats. However, I love this leatherette that they've done. However, in the middle is actually a cloth vinyl type of deal. So I wish that was an option to have full leatherette, and it is not an option. So that would definitely be nice to see. Number 5 on the list is the passenger seat. It is a manual adjust on the passenger seat. I wish there was an option in order to have that power. That would definitely be nice to have. Not everyone may want it. Again, keyword being optional, so that way it doesn't change the price tag for everybody. And I don't necessarily think that it has to be standard. But it would be nice. Like, it's something that I would definitely pay for, because your passenger is important, especially if it's your wife. Happy wife, happy life. Is that how it goes? I think it is. Moving on to the 5 things to love. Number 1 on the list is the fact that this can tow 6,000 pounds. Having the capability is just nice to have. Again, having the 6-cylinder, having plenty of motor is nice. Now, leading into that is number 2, and that is the engine and the transmission. 9-speed automatic transmission with a 6-cylinder motor. Super nice power plant. I really do enjoy driving this. It's still smooth, it's powerful. It doesn't feel like it's being pushed to the limit, if you will, because there's plenty of 4-cylinders out there that are peppy, but when you're getting on them, it kind of sounds like it's going to blow up, even though they're not. This doesn't. It just seems effortless. It seems underutilized, honestly, so there's probably even room for improvement aftermarket, but nonetheless, I do really enjoy it. Number 3 is the steering wheel design. I really do like it because it does give it a little bit of a sporty feel, having this flat bottom wheel. You can grab it here, obviously there, which is very standard, and you have the paddle shifters back there. And then really, if you wanted, you could even kind of split your fingers, and it's actually really comfortable just like that. And the design, in my opinion, is designed, and maybe it's not true, but at least in my mind, this is what it looks like, is it looks like the Nissan Maxima, which brings me to number 4. And because of not only this wheel, but other things in here, it really does feel like a Nissan Maxima. And that is not a bad thing in my opinion. When the Nissan Maxima came out, I was a huge fan of the Maxima. Like, it felt good. And as big as this SUV is, it just doesn't feel like it whenever you're driving it. And that's a compliment, because I just love the way the Maxima drives and feels. And to me, again, this just feels so similar. The only difference is obviously you're higher off the road. No surprise there. But besides that, just the way the mirrors are, the doors, the steering wheel, it all just feels like I'm right at home in a Maxima. Number 5 on the list is the trim level variety. All over the place, right? You can go for the entry. The base doesn't have many options, but it's pretty cheap, starting around the 35,000 mark. And then you can go for an off-road version, which is this Rock Creek, right? So if you're traveling and stuff to where you're going off-road all the time, camping, whatever, it's got the roof rack, it's got the big wheels, it's capable. And then you also have the Platinum, right, which is super nice. Heated seats, cooled seats, heated steering wheel, like heads-up display, all the stuff and the things that you would basically want, it's there. So it's nice to have the trim level variety, so that way everybody is pleased. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Again, not the full review link down below. If there's anything I am missing and you guys want to know, comment. I am happy to try to answer that. If I don't, I will reach out to my Nissan representative and get an answer for you. As always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.